Hello guys, welcome to this Apache HTTP server administration series. In this section actually we are going to see about dynamic content generation in Apache. Okay, so this is the abstract that we are going to cover in this session. We're just going to cover about SSI, server-side includes, and about CGI, Common Gateway Interface. A standard, it will be delivered using Perl, PHP, C or C++ language. We can see more about it in the forthcoming uh, durations sometimes. Okay, so first we are going to see about server-side includes. What's really server-side includes means? So if you want to provide a dynamic content to your website, then probably you can make use of SSI. In this session, actually, I'm going to show you a website which I developed using SSI as an templating option. Okay, so you can see it in the in a short while. Okay, so so what is SSI? SSI means server-side includes characters that are placed in HTML pages and evaluated on the server while the pages are being served. Okay, just we'll see how to configure this in our web server first. Okay, so in order to use SSI, you don't need to load any special models. You just need to do a short configuration, like you just need to enable your alloys option. Okay, so we'll just go to our http.conf file. So this is our conf file, and just search for alloys directory. So this is where we need to put our SSI folder. Okay, so I have created an SSI folder. So SSI, and when someone is giving SSI, I want this to be navigated to this particular folder. Okay, so this is what the folder is. So just restart the server and just verify whether you could be able to access it or not. Just open a private session. Just type 192.168 and type SSI. So you don't have permission to access the SSI on the server. So just enable a directory option. Just give a directory option. Just already put up an example here. Yeah. So you need to first give this directory. So while you're doing it, you also need to include this options plus includes, which is the one permitting SSI on your server. So you just need to include this option inside your directory like this, and you also need to add another couple of lines like add type text HTML and add output filter. Okay, so this will indicate to the web server that this is an HTML file which extension is SHTML. Okay, we are not going to use SHTML, we are just going to use straight away HTML. So we will see how it is working. Okay, so just copy the content and just go to your http.conf file, and so somewhere we can put it here. I think we can just put it here. Okay, so that's it. Just restart the server again and just try to access the website now. So you just need to tell what you want to access. Sorry guys, actually that is an issue with my configuration. Previously actually I put up slash here. Okay, if I'm putting a slash and just restarting the server, if I'm trying to access the same service, what I'll do is it will give a forbidden error message. So just you need to remove the slash. So you need to make sure you are doing it similar to this example. Okay, so just reset the server now and just access it. So you are able to get a date of that particular machine over here. This is a dynamic content, right? So you are getting that content. Just you can refresh it. So every time you reload the page, it's giving the right time, okay, of the server. So what is resides inside this test.html? So you can see the date local, okay. So it's giving the date of the particular local machine, okay. So I just try this option. So this is a basic SSI directive that we are using. So in further sections, we will just use how to include an external Perl programming inside this SSI and so forth. Okay. As I told you earlier, I built an example for this. So just I'm going to access the particular example now. Run as and just I'm giving enter. So this is what the site that I had developed to show a demo. Okay. So in this, what I use is I just used an include option. You can see here this is standard include directive which I used. Using this, you can just include the repetitive contents of a page. Like if you see in a website, what would be happening is the header would be same for across all the pages. If you have, the site is having 10 pages, the header will be the same, and the footer will be the same. What varies is the content between a header and footer is the one which is varying. So in those kind of scenarios, you can make use of SSI. So maybe if you are familiar with the development, it's much more similar to underscore mustache JS stuff. Okay, so if you've seen it, so this top part is going to be same. Okay, this top part is going to be same, and this footer part is going to be same. The what varies is this content between the header and footer. This is the one which is going to vary. Just see the can see this. So all remain same. So you can achieve this using this include directive. I can show you the code now, so that you will be understanding it in better manner. Okay, so if you've seen it, what I done is I just had a header.html and I had a footer.html. Just I put up my content over here. If I want to modify something in the header, just I can go and I can just get the content over here. Okay, so this is the content of my header. Okay, so where the header stuffs resides, and in footer section as well, I just included this their directory. You can see it here, you can see it over here. So every time you refresh the page, this is going to be changing. Okay, so these kind of steps you can achieve using SSI. So this is the one example where you make use of include directory, and this is an exe element, okay, of SSI. Using this, just you can run whatever command you want, and just you can append the output to your HTML. So here I just carried out the content of etc password. Just I pasted over here. Okay, I'll show you. So you've seen it. So this is what actually I have done. I just put it in pre tag of HTML. Okay, so we can just change it to some other command if you're interested. Just we can change it. So just you can refresh the page now. So you've seen it. So it is displaying the list of files reside in that particular directory. Okay, so you can just describe whatever you want. Maybe I want the list of files inside root. So these are the list of files inside the root. Okay, so you can get it like this. So this is an example with CGI with SSI. So I have a CGI program which resides inside CGI bin. When I click on this, the CGI script will get called, and the output of CGI will be returned to this particular HTML and it will be appended inside it. So if you've seen it, so yeah, I think I have some issues with my CGI because I didn't enable CGI. Once we're done with the CGI execution, then we will come back to this. Okay, so you can also enable conditional expressions. So the time is now I think it's 19, yeah, it's 19:30. So it's around 7, right? 7:30. So it's afternoon. So if it is morning, it will display as in morning. So you can see this conditional expression as well. So we see here, it's good. If expression time hour is greater than or equal to 12, then it's morning. Less than, and if it is less than else, then it is afternoon. So that's what we put up. So you can use this kind of stuff, and you can see these example as well over here. So just copy those stuff from here only. So you can make use of this pre and exe tag, and you can also do a conditional expressions using this, and you can also include header or footer, which I showed you earlier. So you can just include the header content and footer content and body content like this. Okay, so that's pretty easy using this include standard tag, and you can also use some config or something as well. So, and one more thing, what you have to remember is you have to give the permission to your HTML file. Okay, and I think that's it. This is how you will make use of SSI to generate a dynamic content in Apache. And one more thing, what you need to remember is SSI is not a replacement of CGI, but it is special in its own way. Okay, so SSI is certainly not a replacement of CGI or other technologies, but it's a great way to do a small amount of dynamic content pages without doing a lot of extra work. What I came to know about this is while I'm going through this SSI, it's really easy for you to generate the templating stuff. Okay, you can I already uploaded this content to my GitHub account. You can go and you can just download this code if you are interested. Just you can go and you can download it. So SSI templating demo. So you have all the code over here. Okay, so have all the code over here. So just you can copy and you can just place it inside your web server and you can just run it. Okay, so this is a short introduction about SSI, and we will just go through about CGI as well. Okay, so what is CGI? CGI is a standard which web server use to interact with external content generation programs. In tutorial point website, they have put a beautiful diagram about it. When a client is requesting for some content, web server will just get, if it is static request, it will serve the static pages. If it is dynamic, if it is a changing request, then it will consult with SSI or CGI. Will get the data from the database if required and just will deliver it. Okay, so CGI is one kind of mechanism which can be derived using Perl or PHP or whatever technologies you see. Okay, so the CGI program can be a Perl script or shell script. CGI itself is not a programming. Okay, so it's a combination of other programming, Perl, Shell, C, C++. You can just make use of the features of it. So in order to use the CGI model, you just need to load the model. Okay, so just verify in your Apache what are the list of models that is loaded. Okay, so CGI model should be loaded in order to perform this. Okay, so again I just type an example for this. Dynamic and CGI using Perl. Okay, so this need to be included in your http.conf file, otherwise you'll get a denial. So you just need to put allow from all for the CGI bin directive. Then only you can able to access the CGI directive. And one more thing you need to remember is you need to also enable, you need to also configure script alloys to perform this. Similar to alloys, you need to perform the script alloys so that the will be aware that the files inside the script alloys is an CGI programs, so it's dynamic content. So it will be consciously aware of it. So you need to put that as well. So here I'm just going to put stuff, and I need to put the script alloys. So to put script alloys and CGI bin. Someone is entering CGI bin. Then it need to look through the CGI folder. Okay, CGI bin. So I think that's it. Just we can restart the server now. So just go here and just instead of SI, remove the SI and get CGI bin, and already get on program from web. Sorry, you need to mention the file. So if you see here, it is perfectly finding out what browser it is. So this is a dynamic program. So the user agent is Mozilla, so it's saying or browser is probably a Mozilla, and it have a syntax. I will show you after some time, but before going to that, you can also in SSI we included one CGI program, right? So now we can try to execute it. Yeah, it's working fine. So previously we didn't include it directive in our http.conf file. Now we included it. Just now copy this link and just open it inside Internet Explorer. So you see now it is telling your browser is actually an Internet Explorer. Okay, so this is actually the CGI works along with SSI. Now you can also now navigate to our CGI program, CGI standalone program. So first, Perl programming, yeah. So it is HTML content. You can just go through the content. Understanding. So CGI bin and first, yeah. So if you are working with Perl, then you need to understand this. First, you need to include what is the binary, what is the Perl location that you are using, executable, and next you need to include the content type. What content type? It is a text or it is HTML or whatever it is. Just need to mention it over here, and after that you can just put up the whole content. Okay, so this is how it is achieved, and we already got on program browser detect from one side. So if you gone through this first line, you are including this user bin Perl. After that these are like libraries, you just need to use it. Okay, and just this is a header. You need to put a header, print header, and after that you need to put the header for this particular page. You can see this browser direct over top of this So this is the one. So this is the one which it's showing here. So after that, using this environment variable HTTP user agent, we are getting this environment variable and we are storing it in UA variable. We are comparing the variable A. If it is MSIE, then it matches your Internet Explorer. If it is Netscape, if it is Safari, if it is Opera, it is Mozilla, then it's probably say it's Mozilla. So so this is how it works. So if you are going to work with dynamic content generation with SSI or uh, CGI Perl, then probably this tutorial will help you. So you can find all those contents over here, how to configure this load model, how to do the scriptalize function, and what you need to enable if you are doing it outside the CGI directory, and what handlers that you need to add, because we added some handlers over here, right? So and if you see the http.conf file, then actually we have added some handlers to perform this. So handlers for PL programming and CGI with extensions. Okay, so other than that, there's nothing we need to include. So this is how you need to perform the whole dynamic content generation using CGI Perl and stuff. And for detailed section about Perl programming and stuff, you can just refer this tutorial point site. There are so many sites over there on the web for CGI programming. So yeah, this is really a good website where you can get the contents of CGI programming. Okay. I hope you like this session, guys, and we'll meet you in the next session. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.